Okay. My name is Chan Yubin and a very good day to Dr. Izan. Today, I will present my topic is Environmental Impact Assessment EIA. The most popular example in our country is the environment issues that's raised up by the Lynas Advanced Material Plant in Guangdong. Before I go further, allow me to introduce what is Lynas Advanced Materials Plant. Lynas Corporation is an Australian rare earth miner. Lynas Advanced Material Plant is a rare earth processing plant that is operating now in Guangdong. Tons of toxic and radioactive wastes are dumped and endanger the livelihoods, the environment, and the health of future generations. Lynas Advanced Material Plant is located 2 km from the residential area of 30,000 people and some 25 km from Guangdong potentially, putting 700,000 people directly exposed to many toxic leaks and emissions. Environment impact assessments must be carried out before a project is started, same as to Lynas Advanced Material Plant. A preliminary environmental impact assessment is conducted. From the report, 720 tons of concentrated hydrochloric acid per day and will dump a large amount of solid waste that is almost 23,000 tons per year, enough to fill 126 swimming pools. Every year, at least 106 tons of radioactive thorium and a small quantity of uranium will be dumped amongst this waste, along with an unknown cocktail of other hazardous substances. In order to keep the solid waste, a ground retention pond of 7 acres or 2.8 hectares with a depth of 8 meters is built, and this turning a massive area of coastal wetland into a toxic waste dump. The refinery will also discharge wastewater at 500 tons an hour into the Balok River, a river of significant mangrove species that is within a few kilometers from the river mouth which joins the South China Sea. It is unclear what level of toxicity and what kind of pollutants will be in the wastewater. Contamination of seafood is a real risk, with so much wastewater being drunk into a natural river. This part of the sea has been a long-established habitat of the critically endangered leatherback turtles. Lynas will produce 99,000 cubic of gas per hour to be released into the atmosphere, yet there has not been any detail provided on what kind of gas or particulates will be released into the atmosphere. Any air pollution will be carried inland from the wind brought in from the South China Sea every day. In the monsoon rainy season, the gale force winds can travel a long distance inland, potentially spreading the hazard over a large area. Thorium dust are very fine and light particles known to be easily carried by wind and water. EIA enables us to know the environmental impact of a development before the development is approved. For instance, the build of retention point by Lynas Advanced Material Plant will turn coastal wetland to toxic area. This will aware the local people to think again the build of Lynas Advanced Material Plant. EIA is a very important tool in environmental protection and sustainability. The release of toxic gas, dumping of solid wastes, and discharge water as mentioned above can be prevented with the aid of EIA. All precaution steps will carry out an emergency plans will practice for any leakages and urgent cases. Releases of substances will determine in the assessment, hence the prospective authorities have sufficient time to find out solutions to change the toxic substances into friendly environmental substances before release to environment. The release of green substances may also can be used in environments to achieve environmental sustainability. Although development is very vital to a country's economic, environments cannot be sacrificed. Development in an area able to provide thousands of job opportunities to the local, but the impact of environment must be taken into account. A balance point is either between development and environment in order to develop continuously. Thank you.